Hi everyone, I hope that you're doing well today. Today is Wednesday, July 24th. I'm in Kansas City, Missouri, Central Standard Time. It is exactly 9 a.m. in the morning as I speak. If you are new, my name is Shannon Hensley. Glad to have you. I ask you to stick through a whole video even if it's ticking you off. It's maybe the very last video that I ever do. I don't know. I don't have no money to pay for shelter, and it's unethical what's taking place by somebody who's being mean because of something that they did. It's wrong. I did a reading on my other channel today, and God was pounding it. God speaks for himself. This is not my opinions. We're asking at the hand of the great creator of all. If you got a problem with me, you really hate God, because I won't speak outside of what God says. People hate because they fall into things that they were ignorant within, and they won't look in the mirror, or they can't, because what the ignorant thing that they fell into crossed the line with God, and it destroyed the soul. And people don't understand that God himself says that even my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. And some people have done some stuff that's been very abominable, and God literally just was pounding it on that reading this morning. And I don't know how people can watch the hand of God himself just over and over. There's no way that my hands could find cards that were previously already on the table. There's no way. It's the hand of God that you and I yield to if we are in the kingdom. Jehovah performs for us. And people want to hate because we tell the truth. You don't understand. I love your soul enough to get your attention, not to cross the line with your maker. God loves you. He didn't hate you. If you were walking in a field and somebody knew that you were fixing to walk on something that's going to explode, you're going to hit, the minefield, and the person just, they knew where you were going, didn't say anything, and you hit that thing and you got damaged really hard, and you found out that the person that was right beside you knew that your foot was fixing to get blown off, would that make you mad? Well, I'm not going to have anybody mad at me. You could be mad at me if you want. I'm going to tell you the truth. That's kind of crazy if you're walking with somebody in that minefield and somebody does say, hey, don't walk over there because you're going to, end up getting exploded. Shut up, man. I don't care. Walk where I want. Okay, well, you've been warned, and then you get blown up, and it's nobody's fault but yourself. And people don't want the truth. Tell me what I want to hear, because it makes me feel better, because my emotions are telling me lies, sweet little lies. And you don't understand where those lies are taking you. Like I said, God can prove himself what he has to say. You can hate Shannon all you want, but I'm going to yield to my maker. Whatever you do to me, I guess you do to me today. Some unethical things that's taking place with not only me, but other people on the earth as well. I'm part of a soul group. I'm sitting here trying to figure out what I'm going to do today because my vehicle's broken down. I know you people know it. I tell it all the time. Just people just sitting there gawking, watching people do some crazy stuff. Man, it's not right. It's not right. I need some God. If you're godly and you're at the sound of my voice, you and I have a commandment by God Almighty to relieve one another. And I hold you accountable to the word. Don't you dare give lip service to our maker and you do nothing. But you sit there saying, I praise God, I love God and the universe, and I'm blessed, but you don't ever do anything to show what a true blessed person does and give from yourself to humanity to relieve pressure. You're actually contributing to the pressure, and all puffed up in your pride by not doing what's right is actually the truth. I've been taken advantage of, and I've been made poor when somebody else got my things. I demand my rights. And authorities have failed me and has made me cry and has taken away the honor that I used to look up at them through my eyes. And it's caused such hurt for being fake. Let's get started. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. I hope you're upright. Happy anniversary. Those of you who are working on relationships or celebrating, I hope you're upright in it. I hope you cherish it. I hope you understand that God should get praise for all that we do. Your breath on the day that you were born. Because just like that, He could take it away as well. And people just get up every morning like it ain't no big deal, and it is a big deal. It's a day to make a difference. It's ridiculous. My channel's being suppressed. Let Yehovah Elohim get up in your face. Yehovah, I call out upon you. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I condemn every tongue that has ever conspired or risen up against me or my brothers and sisters all over the earth. Yehovah, our righteousness is from you, according to Isaiah the prophet. You speak, Yehovah God. You speak, Most High God. It's a lie unless you speak, Yah, because you are the truth. Somebody's secret's out. What somebody's done, I guess so. It says, Yehovah rules by His power forever, and His eyes behold the nations. Let not the rebellious exalt themselves. It says, think about that. Look, folks, I have freedom of speech. You will not suppress the truth, and you will not withhold shelter from me. You're going to pay a heavy price if somebody thinks they touched me today, because I will take their breath away from them by self-defense. It says, oh, bless our God, you people, and make the voice of His praise be heard, which holds our soul in life and suffers not our feet to be moved. Thank you, Jehovah. My foot will not be moved because I stand upon your word. You are not a liar. You're not a man that you should lie. Your people will get up and do your word. Find somebody today, Jehovah, to do your word for me. And bless their socks off, because you give blessing to your people. Those who bless us will be blessed, and those who curse us, they're going to have a hell to pay with you face to face. For thou, O God, hast proved us, and thou hast tried us, as silver is tried, and brought us into the net, and laid afflictions upon us, and caused men to ride over us. We went through the fire and the water, and now you're going to bring us to a wealthy place. You are going to bring me to a wealthy place. Everything stolen's come back to me. No demon in hell is going to steal what's rightfully mine. I take my rights. You are here to save me, Jehovah. Things are going to come out in a really big way today. I'm going to make sure it does. When it rains, I think about you. Yeah, that's my music. My music. Not yours. A dedication is here. What are you dedicated to? Wickedness or uprightness, folks? Are you dedicated to wickedness or uprightness? My name is Shannon Hensley. My Cash App is Shannon E Hensley. The Shannon is spelt with an A. And my PayPal is Shannon E Hensley ShAhH. I need shelter today, and I have a right to the things that rightfully belong to me just as much as you do. I need somebody to get up in here and give me some shelter today, like a person of God is to do. Says that the heathen are sunk down in the pit which they made. Somebody's secret's out. And in the net which they hid is their own foot taken. Jehovah is known by his judgments which he executes. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands, and the wicked shall be turned into Sheol, and all the nations that forget God. What a shame that people would even be fighting for some crazy stuff right out of our nation. Let's hear the words of King Solomon, you Masons that reenact Solomon, what he has to say to you, and you're going to either be true to what he has to say, or you're just a fake altogether anyway. It says, let us hear the whole matter, fear God. Keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For Elohim shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. Somebody last night said they gave a big, a large donation to me, and I was just like, I didn't get no large donation. Tell me your name so I can go back and because I didn't even know the person. They said they gave it on Cash App. And my Cash App is Shannon E Hensley. I have 2 Cash Apps, my older one, and I just opened a new one. And they're spelled the same, except Shannon on one of them is spelled SHANNON. The new one is SHANNAN. E Hensley is the same. But this person is like, can I get a free reading for the large donation that I gave you? And I said, they said on Cash App, and I said, what's your name? Because I didn't receive a large donation. And so you people that are doing some things are going to pay for what you've done. Now somebody has been able to get through my new Cash App and my new PayPal account, and it has to be marked friends or family. But whoever that person is, you better get a hold of Cash App, and I want to hear back from you, and I want to know the Cash App address that you sent it to. I need to know that information, because somebody's pushing me down here, and I shouldn't even have to say that I'm in need. I shouldn't even have to say that I'm in need from some type of freaking kook that's done some nonsense to me. If you are able to help me right now, then give it to Shannon E Hensley. Either with an O or an A in my name, like I said. Anything other than that, folks, it's not me. I have right to have my channels be my channel. And no stupid idiot act like they're me on some type of whatever. No, these people need to go to prison for what they're doing. I'm fixing to be out on the street here in just an hour and 45 minutes if somebody don't step up to the plate and help me. The wrath of God come upon every person at the sound of my voice. And I know that I'm talking to people behind the scenes that don't get up in here and help. God will hold you accountable. He will hold you accountable for what you're doing to me. Disgusting. The 5 of Swords, a defeat, because somebody's secret's out. It's jumping out here. Messaging, and the 9 of Pentacles is you and I showing up with high discernment. It's also a card of I segregate you, I use you. And no, you're going to get used. God's going to spoil you, you piece of freaking beast. You foul piece of nasty in our earth realm. God said there was some type of a scam somewhere today that was being taken care of. So whatever it is, the 2 of Wands and the Truth is out here about some type of a plot that's been out here. There's the Queen of Pentacles. She's probably in the reverse with this Queen of Cups. She comes out crazy all the time. If you're upright, it's all about the money, honey, isn't it? Nah, those two people are in trouble with God. You're in trouble with God, your maker. Heathens. Now, if you're upright, I'm specifically talking to some freakazoids. Think that they have a right to put their hands on me for something that they've done, and I'm not paying no price for some type of idiot out here doing some nonsense to me. Period. No ifs, ands, buts about it. These two people, these two ditches are going to go to jail when I get done with them. Care who they are. Stupid, crazy, foul piece of beast is what they are. You got a dedication to be crazy is out here on my song that you did not write and you don't get it. Look, folks, this is an emergency. The NFL connections. Well, I'm in Kansas City, Missouri. I'm not impressed with the NFL. The NFL should shun Kansas City, Missouri for what they've done to an upright citizen. A real estate agent energy is out here. Well, yeah, they are. Somebody lives on a farm. It's connected to some stuff going on. Whether you're upright or not, I don't know. But you're being called out for something. Around some rebellious, stupid thing and keeping God's commandment and having secrets and being dedicated to some type of stupid, nasty thing that God says, don't you sit here and exalt yourself because you're rebellious and some stuff here. Thinking you're going to do some crap, and God says truth is out here. Somebody getting a sword for some stuff. I have a right to be angry, man. I have a right to be angry. That Republican came out today. Well, are you upright? I don't care what your party is. A Russian connection. Well, that would, Republican Russia energy would be Trump attached to something. I don't care what side you're on. You're either going to show fruit or not. If you are, then you're going to show fruit or not. Something about the mother side of the family, and they are scared right now. Well, you're scared because you don't have God on the inside of you. A country star. That's right. This is my music. The day that it rained. It's my music. It does not belong to nobody else but Shannon Hensley. Period. And I'm not going to be put out on the street because of what you did to my stuff. Harsh judgments coming to you, especially if you think you can touch me today. If somebody don't get up in here and do what's right. Somebody was married out here attached to something that went down on a matter. Something's in a book. We have a step parent that also came out on the other channel today as well. We have a housewife. Okay, well, somebody's married out here. And there's two chicks out here. And the letter I is out here. And there's a third party, and this one wants to come out. A dirty official is out here. You filthy, nasty, you stink. Jehovah's too faithful to fail. You who are in him, so just trust. That's all we can do is trust. Look, people, we're in a war, and I won't put up with being taken advantage of. I just won't do it. I don't care who people are and what their titles are. I just will not put up with it. God said, you touch me, you're in trouble. He said, my children, they prophesy. You've already touched me, and you're already in trouble. God's going to get the last say. Jehovah say he's going to get the last say. Yes, he is going to get the last say. You don't get to be some type of crazy out here, folks. You don't get to be some type of stupid out here and I don't know. I don't care who you are. You don't get to be stupid in the earth. We don't have to pay for your ignorance because you don't want to know what God has to say about stuff. I don't care what you do or don't know. What you've done in the past is what you've done in the past. You and I don't get to escape the karmic activity regardless what you think you're trying to do. You either figure God out and chase hard after him, or you're just a freaking lost cause and a freak in the earth because somebody is a monster because God brought it out. He backed it up today by his own word. So y'all go ahead and back up the freak and the monsters if that's what you want. People should just be irate with this nonsense that's gone on this channel. A truthful person. Well, again, you know, God says the bad things can be made right. I will trust him. Those of you who are truthful and you're being taken advantage of, God's going to take care of us. I don't know how he's going to get it done. There's some type of government official, and they're foul. God said they dirty. You're dirty. A family betrayal was there. Somebody's ex is some type of stupid problem out here. Got some type of idiotic thing on him, I guess. Something about helping your family. There's a little movie star. All they are just a little actor in the earth. Court is out here. And then family wants to... That was really strong today. And suffering has been out here. And something connected with the school or children. What's hidden here, Most High God? It's a righteous anger, and I don't care who likes it or not. I just don't. I have a right to fight. It's different because it ain't you, right? Yeah, it's different because it ain't you. You fight it, Jehovah. Love situations out here. Some type of doggy dog. God said the person laid down with the freaking animal, and there's some type of somebody got an eyewitness on what the freak did. Look, people, you need to go watch the reading. Because God was knocking it out. And you got a problem with God, not me. We have the moon. We have the house. We have the clover out here. And we have this little stupid beast. Well, somebody is a stupid beast. We have the sun. Somebody's getting cut out here by God. There's the grave. And God said, you don't touch me. Any person that come up on my being, I'm going to make sure I take your life away from you. You foul piece of nasty, disgusting, dirty, animalistic monster. You're filth to God. You're filth to humanity. You're not a human no more. God called you a monster. He said you were abominable. I didn't say it. God knocked it out on the table, and he backed up what he said about it. No ifs, ands, buts about it. You piece of foul beast. You come up on my person, I'm going to take you out, and I'm going to make sure you get euthanized, you doggy dog. I need some money for shelter. Now get up and do the godly thing, folks. Or my blood be upon your hand. I die, I go to the Father. These people go to the pit of hell, and they're going to gnash their teeth for eternity, and they're going to burn in the pit.